We're on a real hot streak here. Spider-Man Far From Home makes this the third week running for opening quality films. I haven't experienced this duration of satisfaction since the day I discovered I could cook bacon whenever I wanted. Those were simpler times. Anyway, Spider-Man Far From Home is the second Spider-Man film for the Marvel Cinematic Universe and the first film following the biggest cinematic event of the year, Avengers Endgame. No pressure. This new Spider-Man film tries to pick up the pieces from Endgame's conclusion, addressing the death of and offering some explanation of how it occurred and the ramifications of that 5-year period. As expected, the film takes a light and humorous tone on the subject, but provides enough exposition to explain how the world is able to move on. And we see Peter Parker as he tries to move on as well, dealing with the pressures of school, budding romances, and the crushing weight of Tony Stark's legacy. That's perhaps the best aspect about these new Spider-Man films, this balancing act between his adolescent troubles and his superhero duties. It's what made the comic book so relatable and enjoyable, and Marvel Studios continues with that tradition. Peter Parker is in a constant juggling act, trying to do the right thing while maintaining a normal social life and attempting to fill the vacuum left by absence. As these burdens pile up, the audience is able to connect with our hero as he picks himself up and saves the day. I've got to hand it to Marvel. They did a bang-up job throwing red herrings into the trailers for this film. I think any clueless schmuck without an inkling of Spider-Man's gallery of villains would not have seen the film's big reveal coming, and the film does a pretty good job of hiding it. But anyone who knows Spider-Man will see it coming, but it's still a nice departure from the typical villain arc. The film is loaded with a dozen other surprises, however, especially at the end credits, negating the not-surprise reveal earlier in the film. Spiderman Fee Fi Fo has a few negligible plot holes and it is at times heavy on the CGI, but the film is also at times hilarious, action-packed, and it has a few stunning CGI moments involving Mysterio. The movie ends on a thrilling cliffhanger that's got me more excited for the next film than the prospect of adding strips of bacon to my food. Spider-Man Far From Home? You got crit.